Hey everybody, welcome back to MinieMode. Today we are going to start the game, The Dream Machine. I first found out about this during Steam Q, like during the holiday sale, and it immediately reminded me of Machinarium, or Machinarium? I'm not sure how to pronounce it. The point-and-click game with the little robot. I haven't played that game in a long time, but I really liked it, and I really like point-and-click games in general, and puzzle games, because they're a classic style of game. And they have some of the most creative stories and art styles that I've seen. Even if the game itself doesn't end up like the best game, it still is a medium where people don't seem afraid to really try something new, which is awesome. So yeah, I wanted to play something a little bit than what I've put up on this channel so far. So I hope everyone who watches enjoys it. Chapter 1. We are like the spider. We weave our life and then move along in it. We are like the dreamer who dreams and then lives in the dream. Here's our little dude. He is pretty interesting looking. Kind of scary. I guess I'll start collecting stuff. Classic initial component to point and clicks is collecting shit. The boat has been smashed against that rock. Is that how I ended up here? It's strange that I can't remember something like that. It's a forked branch jutting out of the sand. Okay, I don't think there's anything to click on, so let's go with the most obvious shit first. Make a fireplace. Or a campfire? Fireplace. And then, I guess let's stick around. Dig around. Wow, that sounds like dick around. Jeez, okay. Diction is important. Is there anything else to dig? No? Anything? Alright. Boom. Oh, you can see the fish. I'm gonna eat you. Boom. Can't bear to skewer the poor thing while it's still alive. Smash it? Oh, fuck. Alright. Fish isn't quite done yet. Alright, let's give it another minute. Art style is super, super pretty. I like that it's just like a little bit weird. I don't know if anyone ever used to watch this when they were a kid, or even when they were older, but there was this game on... It was some British channel, and it was called like Crashbot or something like that. I can't remember. I'm gonna have to look it up. Let's get the fish. Is it done? Awesome. Let me look this up. I'm curious. Crashbot, something like that. Crashbox. I was really close. Oh, it was fucking Canadian. Well, rip. I think I remember the fact that there were a lot of British characters on there. I definitely remember like the accents, the random accents. But anyway, Crashbox was a really freaking awesome show. And they did a lot of like learning stuff and puzzle stuff. And some of the art for some of the little sketches they had looked really, really similar to this. So, I don't know. It's taking me back. Tastes great, but what? What's this? How strange. There's a piece of paper in the belly of the fish. Let's check it out. So, I guess this is oriented in the way that our dude is facing. So, dig at the front. Oh. Here we are. The Dreamer. These boxes are all we managed to move here last night. The rest of them, along with the furniture, should arrive later today. These two are filled to the brim with crime novels. I'm already liking this character a lot. Oh look! Picture, that's where our dream was. Also, the sound feels really loud, so let's turn that down a little bit. Can we not do that? Close. Wait, settings. Okay. Right, that should be a little bit better. I turn it to half volume. We haven't installed the lighting fixtures yet. It's almost noon. I guess I must have been really tired after all that lugging. It says baby clothes on the label. The label on this box says Victor's clothes. These two contain books mostly. This must have belonged to the previous inhabitants. It doesn't work. This painting seems a lot like my dream. I must have fallen asleep looking at it. It has the kind of tacky charm that Alicia usually hates. The view is so much nicer than the one in our old apartment. I miss the nature, though. Alicia's side of the bed is empty. She must be up already. Sorry, I haven't been reading exactly what he's saying, and that is like a pet peeve for me, so I'm gonna try to do better about that. It contains an assortment of bedspreads. Okay, let's leave this room. These two contain some of Alicia's eBay purchases. This contains some of Alicia's student literature. My old axe. A reminder of my dreams of becoming a stage musician. Once we're settled in, I'll try to get the music career brewing again. These two contain parts of my precious vinyl collection. This contains some parental reading material that I'll dig into as soon as we're stable. How quick we can move everything. Oh wow, this is really, really cool looking. Is that it? Okay, I guess that's everything. This contains things for the nursery. This contains... oh, I've seen that one. These contain some of our winter clothes. These two contain some of our winter clothes. Must be Alicia. It's her favorite coat. She wore it on her first date. That's the outlet for the telephone. These two contain things for the hallway. I think this box contains Christmas decorations. A fraction of Alicia's shoe collection. Hello? Anyone there? Let's go in here, I guess. Talk to Alicia. Whoa, she's kind of scary looking. Oh, you're awake. I thought I'd surprise you with breakfast in bed. Oh, cool, there's dialogue options. Here, let me help you with that. No need, it's almost done. Could you set the table for us in the meantime? It doesn't have to be a table. And sorry, I'll start reading the dialogue options I choose. Anything square and flat will do for now. Just grab an empty box or something. Of course, darling. Thanks, honey. I'm not super in love with these options, but I'm not going to choose anything mean, so... Empty. 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 Right. We'll have to do a market run later today. Yeah. An empty fridge is a depressing sight. Bathroom. Let's go to the bathroom first. Just check it out. Wow, this is a really scary bathroom. Alright, I'm gonna ignore this stuff for now. Living room. These three contain various knickknacks for the modern living room. Some wilted potted plants, probably left here by the previous tenant. Some outgrown baby clothes donated by thoughtful relatives. So we have a baby, but I haven't seen one yet. It seems to be the remains of a letter. Somebody tried to destroy it, but the fire didn't consume it entirely. If I unfold it carefully, I might be able to read it. That should do it. I better be careful when I rotate the pieces. They look very delicate. Oh. Oh, very interesting. I can kind of grab the corner and rotate it slightly. Ooh, something about under the floorboards. Rotate, rotate. To whom it may concern, I'm hiding this something in the hope that you won't find something. Going on in blank. You know what? I'm not paranoid. Look under the floorboard below the light switch in the bedroom and you'll see what I mean. Whatever that thing is, blank it is. Is it whatever that thing is, it isn't mine. And I'm not staying around to find out about what it does. Perhaps you'll be able to figure it out. Travis, the previous tenant. And let's look at the mail while we're at it. Dear Mr. and Mrs. Neff, thank you for choosing Prosser and Ankovich Realtor Service. We hope you enjoy your new home for many years to come. If you have any questions regarding our services, or if you have questions regarding the apartment or maintenance issues, please don't hesitate in directing them to our head office at this number, blah blah blah. We look forward to blah you. Again, I thank you blah for choosing blah and blah. Sincerely blah, blah blah blah. Bram SK? What is SK? I don't know. I don't know what that is. Alright, let's put this box down. And put a telephone on it. Put a bird on it. Can we put the telephone here? I need to find the outlet for the phone. Oh, that was in the other room. Okay. Let's go do that. Hallway. I like how the shadow shows the doorway down here. Telephone outlet. Perfect. Telephone. Let's call him. What the fuck? Prosser and Ankovich, how may I help you? Yeah, hi, my name's Victor Neff. I make him sound like such an asshole. My wife and I just moved into an apartment arranged by our company. Why, hello, Mr. Neff. What can I do for you? What kind of services does your company provide? Our main service is that of a realtor, but we also extend a bit beyond that. We basically connect people looking for apartments with people who have apartments to rent or sell. No fucking shit. But if you ever need help with things like renting furniture or negotiating leases, we also provide those types of services. Did that answer your question? Thanks, that's good to know. Was that all? That's all, thank you. No problem. Goodbye. Bye. Alright, let's look at the floorboard under the light. Like the guy talked about, like Travis talked about. Examine floorboard. Board is nailed to the floor. I can't get it up with my bare hands. Hey, that's what he said. Okay, I don't know if I have anything that can open it. Wonder what I'm supposed to do. Maybe there's something in the kitchen we can grab. Can I get a utensil? Alicia, have you found something to put on the breakfast on? Yeah, I put an empty box over there in the corner by the windows. Great, then let's eat. Just sit down and I'll bring us the breakfast. Was there anything else? What do you think of this note I found? Let me see. I think it might be a hoax. Sounds too good to be true otherwise. Like something you'd read in a crime novel. That's something I would say. He probably left us a present under the floorboards and wanted us... He probably left a present under the floorboards and wanted to rile us up a bit before we found it. Doesn't the fact that somebody's tried to destroy the note lend it some credence? Nah, he probably did that to him. Nah, he probably did that himself to make it seem more mysterious. He seems to have made sure we can read the important parts at least. Either way, I think we should check what's under the floorboards in the bedroom. You do that, honey. Okay. Isn't this magical? Our first breakfast in our new home. I could use some candles at the very least. If I knew what box they were in, I'd go get them. But how was it? How was what, dear? Your first night in our new home. Did you sleep well? I dreamt a lot, so I can't have been sleeping all that deeply. Don't you dream when you're sleeping deeply? Or is that when you're sleeping lightly? I don't know. Oh, what did you dream? I dreamt I was all alone on a small island. What did you do? What the fuck does it matter? It's just a dream. I found a note in a fish. Oh wow, what did it say? It was a treasure map. How exciting. Did you find the treasure? I was just about to, but then the alarm clock went off and the sound must have fused with my dream. That's when I woke up. Strange how the mind incorporates real things in dreams like that. I've read that it does that in order for us to get our precious rest no matter what. It only wakes you up if it thinks you're in danger. It's comforting to know that my mind is looking out for me even when I'm sleeping. What do you think it means? What means? Your dream, silly. Dreaming about being on a deserted... I will play along and guess the meaning. Dreaming about being on a deserted island? I guess I needed more solitude. Or less. It also might mean something else. Like what? You want my appeasing bullshit answer, or do you really want to know what I think? I want you to tell me the truth, of course. Sounds pretty much like your standard escapist fare. You're scared of your new situation, and you're longing back to the simpler life we had before. The old cushy job, your old slacker friends. You know that's not true. Moving here, trying to raise a family with you, is going to be the best thing I've ever done. It still sounds like you're viewing it like some grand adventure. It was just a dream, Alicia. You're taking it too seriously. I'm sorry, Victor. I guess the force of pregnant mood swings is strong with me today. Don't I know it? Did you dream about anything? I dreamt I was on a luxury cruise through the Mediterranean. I was on the deck in a fold-out chair being served umbrella drinks. You dreamt that before, haven't you? Yeah, it's a recurring dream. It'll haunt me until the day you buy us that luxury cruise. Haunt us both, then. This was quite a breakfast. How long have you been up? Since about 9, I think. I was having a dream, but after a while it turned weird. That's when I woke up. What happened? Well, do you remember the caretaker that let us in last night? Yeah, I can't remember his name, though. Me neither. Norton? Morton? Horton? Something like that. He was in my dream. Sounds like he made quite an impression on you. To be honest, he sort of creeped me out. I thought he seemed pretty nice. He was nice in real life. The dream version of him was kind of creepy. What did the caretaker do in your dream? Can we talk about this later, Victor? I'm still a bit disturbed by it. Jesus Christ, okay, I was just fucking asking. Speaking of the caretaker, he still has our key, doesn't he? Yeah, he said he'd drop by. Yeah, he said he'd drop by with a duplicate this morning, but he must have forgotten. Better call him then. Sounds like a plan. I'll go wash the dishes while you give him a call. You want to help me? You want me to help you with that? Stop pampering me, dear. I'll be fine. Alright. So I guess I'm gonna go call Horton. Because that's the name we're gonna let him have. Professor Nankovich, how may I help you? Yeah, hi, it's Victor Neff again. I have another question for you. Hello again, Mr. Neff. How can I help you this time? I'm trying to reach the caretaker of this building. You wouldn't happen to have his number, would you? What's the address of the building? I'm sorry, I don't know. We just moved here yesterday. I can't recall the exact address. Oh, don't worry. It'll come to you. Probably have it written down somewhere. Yeah, I'm sure I've seen it someplace. Just call me back when you find it. Thanks. Bye. It's right here. Oh, isn't it here? Is it going to be on the front of the envelope? Here we go. 12 DuPont Crest, Bram, SK. Jeez, I shouldn't have to call him back. That's the old building behind Esper Square, right? I think so. We're new in town, so I don't know where everything is just yet. Let's see here. I'm not finding any caretaker at that address. You wouldn't happen to know his name, would you? I skipped through the beginning convo just because... I skipped through the beginning of the convo just because something we read again. Might have to do it again in a minute if they make me redo this. Try Horton. Horton, eh? I'm sure it sounded like it, but I wasn't really concentrating. Nope, Nope, it must have been something else. There are no Hortons at that address. Could it have been something else? Might have said Morton. Morton, you say? Pretty sure that's what he said. I have a Felix Morton here, but he's actually listed as your landlord, not the caretaker. That's why I couldn't find him. Would you like his number instead? Yeah, I suppose it must be the same guy. His number is blah blah blah. Right, got it. Was there anything else you needed? No, that's fine for now. Thanks for your help. Alright, goodbye. Bye. And let's call him. Morton here. Hello, this is Victor Neff from the second floor. The couple you let in yesterday. Yes, hello Mr. Neff. Are you settling in alright? Everything is fine, thanks. But I was just wondering when you'd be around to deliver the spare key you mentioned last night. Oh, I'm sorry, I'd forgotten all about that. Heh, I figured you might have. I'll be right up. Thanks. I was wondering if you would come over right away. I don't know. Have you managed to get a hold of the caretaker? I just got off the phone with him. He'll be right up with the keys. Great! It'll be nice to have the keys to our own place. It's still hot. These old stoves take quite a while to cool off. Oh, there he is. Fuck, these people are scary looking. Hello again, Mr. Neff. Here's the spare key. Thanks. Do you find the apartment in order? Everything seems fine. but I'll know more when we've had a chance to live here a bit longer. Just tell me if you need anything. Well, just tell me if you need help fixing anything. Was that all? If I ever need you again, I'll just give you a call, right? Either that or come visit me in my office downstairs. Did you see it yesterday when you arrived? No, I guess I must have been pretty tired. Just ring the doorbell. I both live and work there, so I can pretty much be found there at all times. Do you live in your office? Oh, the office is just the front room. My apartment extends further in. You had me worried there for a second. Was there anything else? I'm a bit confused as to what to call you. Are you the caretaker or the landlord? The reason I'm asking is because Prosser and Ankovich didn't have you listed as the caretaker. I can see how that would be confusing. My family's owned the house for 4 generations. I rent out the apartments I don't need and try to take care of the estate the best that I can, making me both caretaker of the house and your landlord. I see. Was there anything else? That's all for now. Then I'll head off downstairs. Just give me a call if you need me. Will do. Okay, I don't think I needed a key for anything. Was that Mr. Morton I heard in the hallway? He was just here to drop off the keys. Did you get a creepy vibe off him? Can't say I did. He still seems quite nice to me. It's expensive, but she swears by it. I'd love to get out of these clothes, but there'll be plenty of time for that later. Examine mirror. Hello, handsome. Oh my god, freaky looking. So freaky looking. So we picked up some baby oil. Maybe we can use that on the floorboard. Let's see. It looks like an old ventilation grate. So I'm guessing something around here needs lubrication. Do you want anything, my love? I think I'll go downstairs to see if the moving firm has arrived. You do that, Victor. Oh, she seems really, like, patronizing. Maybe that's just me. Probably that's just me. I gotta fucking tell him to go outside, jeez. Alrighty. That wouldn't be very polite. I don't want us to upset our new neighbors. That wouldn't be very polite. I don't want us to upset our new neighbors. Ugh. That wouldn't be very polite. I don't want to upset our new neighbors. Yes? Hello, ma'am. My name is Victor Neff. My wife and I just moved in across the hall from you. Just thought I'd stop by and introduce myself. Well, hello there. Why, hello there, young fella. I'm Edie Jones. I'm the resident senior in this house. You live here by yourself? Yes, I do. It's just me and my memories now. I used to have a husband around, but he went all the way. I used to have a husband around, but he went the way of mortal men. I'm sorry to hear that. Don't be. I didn't care for him much anyway. Damn. There was only room for one woman in his life. And she wasn't me, if you know what I mean. I'm wondering if she's talking about alcohol or an actual woman. Did you say your name is Victor Neff? Like the actor? Like the actor, but he lived a bit before my time, though. You two must be related, surely. No relation, I'm afraid. I've never seen any of his movies. I've never seen any of his movies either, to be honest. Ah, you're missing out then. He had a knack for playing brutes. He used to be a boxer, see, before he took up acting. And I assure you our similarities end with our names. You seem like such a polite young man, unlike the caretaker here. Mr. Morton? Yeah, that's the one. You don't like him? How could I? He tried to get me evicted as soon as his father died. Fortunately, I've got connections with the housing board in this town. What do you know about him? As much as I care to. I've lived here long enough to see him grow up. I knew his father quite well. He was the caretaker prior to little Felix, a wonderful man. Unfortunately, the apple fell far from the tree in this case. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm afraid I'm being rude to my guests. A game of bridge between three is, after all, not a game of bridge at all. See you later then, Miss Jones. Just call me Edie. Everybody does. Bye then, Edie. Goodbye, dear. Stairwell seems to have been sealed off. Judging by the warning tape, I'd say it's probably hazardous. I thought that might happen. I'm sorry to disturb you again, Edie, but what happened to the elevator? The door jams every once in a while. You'd be well advised to keep some sort of grease product handy to use on the hinges, you see. I'd lend you some butter, but I'm afraid to put them all out, I'm afraid. That's okay, I'll probably be able to find something. I'm sorry if the sound disturbed you, ma'am. I'll leave you in peace now. See you later then, Edie. Goodbye, dear. Looks like a job for baby oil. I would go to the basement, but it looks like it needed a key, so... Enter lobby. Talk to mover. Are you Victor Neff? Yeah, that's me. Got your sofa here, sir. Ready and delivered. So if you'll just sign the receipt right here, I'll leave it in your hands. No, it is not delivered. It's in the lobby. You can't leave the sofa here. You've got to deliver it to our apartment. Ooh, no. I won't sign the receipt unless you deliver the sofa to our apartment. If you feel that we failed to live up to our end of the agreement, you're more than welcome to file a complaint with our customer assistance department, sir. That won't be necessary. I'm sure they care just as little as you do. Suit yourself. We deliver door to door like it says right here in our contract. And technically speaking, the sofa has been delivered to a door. I don't buy that for a second. I think you managed to get our sofa stuck in the doorway. And since you can't get it free, you're just going to leave it there? You call it stuck, I say it's delivered. Sir. When did you stop caring about your job, man? Helping people move their furniture is my greatest passion, sir. Come on, help me out here. I've got a pregnant wife upstairs and I can't get this free by myself. Well then. Well, I guess I could give you this complimentary crowbar. I'm sure a big guy like you will be able to pry that sofa free in no time. Provided that you sign the receipt, of course. I refuse to sign anything until the sofa is in our apartment. And we'll be sitting here a very long time, and I wish to remind you we're charging you by the hour. Fine, give it here. I'll sign the damn thing. I'm glad you see reason, sir. Here you go. You haven't heard the last of this. Signed and delivered. Personally, I consider this a job well done. I'm sure you do. Tempting, but that would seriously hurt. Oh, fuck, I didn't mean to use it on myself. No way I'll get this sofa free. Examine sofa. Sofa's blocking the entrance. You're just gonna stand there? Seeing as I can't get out, I thought I might as well take a little break. You're probably the laziest mover I've ever encountered. Enjoy your sofa, sir. Okay, so it looks like I can't do anything with the sofa right now, so I'll come back to it. Morton Estates, Morton, Jones, Brittle, Feed, and Willard. So I'm assuming this is us. Travis. Alright, I guess let's go back upstairs. I'm gonna use the crowbar on the floor to see if anything is, like, helpful under the floorboard. The crowbar snapped in half. Well, fucking awesome. It's not even metal. Good thing I managed to get the board up before it broke. Examine hole. Oh, interesting. This device measures the current running through it. This device seems to be where the current ends up. I have no idea what it does. Okay, let's do some puzzling. Oh, I'm clicking too fast. Oh, shit. That seems to have overloaded the fuse. It was probably designed to blow before anything else could happen. Maybe I can bypass it somehow. Fuse is useless now, I'll throw it away. Let's try what we did earlier with the key. Oh, of course it works. That seems to have been too much power for the machine to handle. It completely burned out. Wonder what it operated. Oh, shit. What was that? I thought I heard some kind of noise. I don't know, really. I did what it said on the note and found a circuit board under the floor. After I tampered with the circuit, the painting flew up. What's behind the painting, then? I'm not sure. So what is it? Looks like a surveillance camera in compartment with a painting. It looks like a surveillance camera. A camera? You mean somebody was peeping on us while we slept? Certainly seems that way. But who would do such a thing? I don't know. It could be one of the neighbors. A previous tenant, perhaps. Maybe he taped his sexual conquests. Isn't his setup a bit elaborate for that? Why would he write a note leading us to the camera? Doesn't make any sense. I'd say Mr. Morton is my prime suspect. I was just about to say that. He had access to the apartment. I told you, I got a creepy vibe from the guy. And if it was Mr. Morton, that means he found the note left by... And if it was Mr. Morton, that means he found the note left by the previous tenant and tried to destroy it. That makes sense. If it is Morton, if this is some perverted fantasy he's trying to fulfill, I feel so violated, Victor. I think we should contact the police immediately. What do you think? I'm gonna go down and make sure he doesn't destroy any evidence linking him to the camera. By now he's probably noticed what we've discovered. By now he's probably noticed that we've discovered what he's up to. I'll just go down and keep an eye on him until the police get here. It sounds like a good idea. We have to make sure he doesn't get away with this. I'll call the police in the meantime. Hey, can you turn the heat back on? I don't know why I turned off. Hopefully the fact that our sofa is still in the hallway means that he can't get out unless he has like another door. Maybe the basement door, I don't know. I can't believe it, they put me on hold. This will probably take a while. I'll go down and hold him here until the police arrive. You do that, dear. I bet the basement, since it needed a key, I bet he has like all the video cameras down there. I bet he can watch everyone from down there. I think I'm gonna tell her. Let's see if that does anything. Why, hello again, Mr. Neff. This might sound strange, but I just discovered a surveillance camera in our bedroom. A camera, you say? Yes, it was hidden behind a panel in the wall. And I don't mean to throw accusations around, but given the circumstances, you think it's Mr. Morton, don't you? Well, he seems like the most likely culprit. I agree. I could always sense there was something odd about that boy, but this... My wife is on the phone with the police right now. I'll probably be here soon. I just wanted to give you a heads up in case he's installed cameras in your apartment too. What if it's her? What if that's the twist? Thank you for that, Victor. I'll start looking as soon as my guests leave. That's all, ma'am. See you later then, Edie. Goodbye, dear. I can hear him moving in there. I have to get in and make sure he doesn't tamper with the evidence linking him to the camera. Must be the key to Mr. Morton's office. My hand is too thick to reach it. Oop, that's not what I meant to do. Here, let's lock from within and won't budge. Oh, nailed it! Guess the key is to this door. I've unlocked the door. Ooh, scary. Mr. Morton? I know you're in here. We found your camera. My wife's upstairs calling the police. They'll be here any minute. Oh, that is totally a secret door. Oh, look at that. Start of chapter 2. Alright, well, I guess that is that. Thank you for watching the first episode. I'm going to go ahead and continue on with Chapter 2, so that should be up shortly after this one. And if anyone's played this game already, comment and let me know, because I'm really curious. I haven't talked to anyone else who's played this game. See you in the next video!